Hey, comic book fans! Ever wondered how comic books and superheroes came to life? Let's dive into the origins of this colorful world. Before the term comic book even existed, people were already getting a taste of sequential art through illustrated stories in newspapers. In the late 19th century, comic strips began to captivate readers with their humor and ongoing narratives. But it wasn't until the 1930s that comic books as we know them truly emerged. The first comic book as we define it today was Famous Funnies, released in 1934. Published by Eastern Color Printing, it compiled reprinted comic strips from newspapers. It was a gamble, but one that paid off, selling out its initial run and paving the way for an entire industry. But what about superheroes? Enter 1938. Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster brought us Superman in Action Comics #1. This was the birth of the superhero genre, with Superman's incredible strength, iconic costume and moral compass capturing imaginations. His success spawned countless others, giving rise to legends like Batman, Wonder Woman and Captain America. Superheroes provided escapism during the Great Depression and World War II, inspiring hope and resilience. They became symbolic figures, embodying ideals of justice, bravery, and the eternal battle between good and evil. The golden age of comics, spanning from the late 1930s to the early 1950s, saw a boom in superhero titles. Publishers like DC Comics and Timely Comics, which would later become Marvel, churned out heroes who fought Nazis, criminals, and cosmic threats. But the journey wasn't without its bumps. In the 1950s, the comic book industry faced scrutiny and censorship, leading to the establishment of the Comics Code Authority. This era, known as the Silver Age, saw a reinvention of many classic characters and the introduction of new ones like the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, who combined extraordinary powers with relatable human flaws. So, there you have it. From humble newspaper strips to the birth of superheroes, comic books have evolved into a cultural phenomenon. They've inspired countless movies, TV shows, and an undying fan base. You got a favorite superhero or comic book moment? Drop it in the comments below and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane. Subscribe for more deep dives into the world of comics. Catch you next time, true believers.